Hi guys, welcome to another Echo Customs video. Big thanks if you're watching this. You presume that you've bought one of our new hex grenade suppressors for the Alphatec grenade that I've got here, the hex grenade. So if you've got one of these, I'm guessing you know how it works. You unscrew the bottom here and you take off the blank cartridge at the bottom, and you've got 9mm blanks that you can put in here, or you've got 209 primers on this end here. Okay, so let's have a look at the hex suppressor. What you get in your packet is a leaflet, which we don't really need because I'm telling you how to install it, and the suppressors. It should be 6 and should look something like that. Okay, and what they consist of is an O-ring and a slightly shorter shaft with a small aperture hole at the bottom and a larger aperture hole at the top. Okay, so the way these work is you take an individual suppressor with the O-ring pointing down, you insert the O-ring into one of the holes, and with a twisting motion you push it in, like so. And you just do that round for each channel so that each one has a suppressor in it. Don't worry if they come a little bit dirty, guys, because each one is tested before it goes out to make sure that it's fully working and it seats fully into the bottom of the grenade. It's just a bit of carbon fouling which can come off, which I will show you later. Okay. Once you've got all the suppressors inserted into the bottom, insert 209 primers in the top, insert the grenade, and then place the cap over the top. Okay, the chambers should now rotate around and index properly, and you should be able to see the suppressors through the bottom there. Okay, when this gets dirty, we recommend that you you clean this out every sort of 20 shots, every 15 to 20 shots, or when it needs it. And when it needs it is when you see these holes here starting to get a little bit gunked up. Okay, and the easiest way is when you take it off, have a look through. I don't know if you can really see. You should, there you go. You can sort of see through the holes down through. If you can't see that, hold it up to the light. If you can't see that, you got a big problem. You need to clean these out or stop using it straight away. They must remain clear, guys. Okay, so to remove with a twisting motion, just twist them out and we'll put them in on a pot. There we go. Put that to one side. So once you've got your mini suppressors out of your grenade, there's 2 ways you can go about cleaning them. Okay, you can either just, if they're only lightly soiled and they've only got a little bit of carbon deposit, what you can do is get a bit of gun cleaner, gun lubricant, that sort of thing, just spray a bit on, get a brush, an old toothbrush, something like that, give them a clean and a scrub. Make sure that aperture hole is really clean and tidy. Then get some cotton buds, is probably the cheapest way of doing this, and just clean out the inside of that hole. You can just see how dirty these get. This has only had a few rounds through it and it already gets very, very dirty. Okay, so just run that round with the cotton bud inside, leave the bottom clean, and then some sort of old rag, just clean off the residue, and then just give them the rinse off under the tap with a bit of washing up liquid, something like that, just to make sure any solvents are out of this. Don't want any solvents whatsoever when you're putting it near flames or ignition. Don't want any explosions you're not intending on. Okay, and once that is clean, that can then be inserted back into the suppressor, sorry, into the grenade. Okay, and that is basically it for the hex suppressor. It's that simple. Now if you want to give these a really deep clean, what we recommend doing is taking off these O-rings. Now these can be quite fiddly, so what we recommend, getting a pair of tweezers or just something you can put underneath like that. Be careful not to tear the O-ring, they are quite delicate. Okay, and then if you really want to give these a deep clean, give them a boil in some boiling water with some dish soap for 5 or 10 minutes, and then again give it a blast with some gun cleaner, and that should take care of looking after these. And then once they're cooled down and you've washed them off and all the dish soap's gone, just put the O-ring back on and they are ready to go. If you do happen to break an O-ring, it's not the end of the world. Get in contact with us or the suppliers direct, and we can get you some O-rings sent out at a relatively cheap cost. Okay? Otherwise guys, I hope this has been informative and I hope you get some good use out of your grenade suppressors. Bye.